Hola, welcome to Ida's Kitchen. Bienvenidos. My name is Ida Lugo McAllister, and I am going to demonstrate how to prepare mofongo. The traditional mofongo consists of 4 ingredients. Fried green plantains that are mashed in a wooden pilón, mortar and pestle with chicharrón, fried pork belly or fried pork skin, along with garlic and olive oil. It is then formed into a ball or shaped into a dome. Today, individuals now add butter, broth, salt, herbs, and other ingredients to the mofongo. For this cooking demonstration, I will be using bacon, which is part of the pork belly, along with bacon grease, garlic, cilantro, and extra virgin olive oil. You can substitute the bacon grease with 2 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter or increase the amount of extra virgin olive oil to 2 tablespoons. Since bacon is cured, making it very salty, I do not add salt to the garlic oil mixture. I do, however, use low sodium salt to soak the plantain slices. Let's start with cooking the bacon. In a large skillet, place 6 ounces of bacon strips and slowly cook over medium-low heat until they become translucent before flipping the bacon to the other side. Let's flip the bacon strips for even browning and crisping. Keep in mind that due to uneven heat distribution and fat content, the bacon strips will not all crisp at the same time, requiring to flip some bacon more frequently than others. Remove the bacon that are crispy on both sides to prevent from burning. The crispy bacon strips have been placed on a plate lined with paper towels to absorb the excess rendered fat and allowed to cool for a few minutes. Add the bacon into a bowl and with your hands crumble the bacon into very small pieces or the size of your preference. Since I will be using the rendered fat released from the bacon, let's strain the bacon fat into a small bowl and set aside. For this recipe, you will need 2 green plantains. With a sharp knife, cut off both ends and make 3 slits lengthwise from top to bottom, barely touching the flesh. You can use disposable gloves to avoid staining your fingers. Let's peel the plantain. Cut the plantain into 1-inch round slices. Pour sufficient water to cover the slices of plantain. Add 1 teaspoon of salt or to taste. I use low sodium salt. Mix well and soak for 15 minutes. Garlic powder is not added to the water mixture since crushed garlic will be incorporated into the mofongo. In a large skillet, heat 3 cups of canola oil to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Make sure to shake off or pat dry any excess water from the plantain slices before placing into skillets. Fry until they are tender and golden. This will take approximately 7 to 12 minutes. While the plantain slices are frying, let's crush some garlic cloves for the mofongo. Using a pilón, mortar and pestle, I am going to crush 8 garlic cloves. To use half for the mofongo mixture and the other half for the marinade topping. We just finished crushing the garlic cloves. Let's prepare the garlic mixture to incorporate into the mashed plantains. In a small bowl, add half of the crushed garlic, 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, 1 sprig of chopped cilantro, and the bacon grease. Stir well and set aside. When using bacon grease, it tends to solidify within 1 to 2 hours at room temperature. If this occurs, just reheat in a saucepan on top of stove over low heat. The next step is to prepare the marinade that will be used as a topping for the mofongo. Add 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Three sprigs of chopped cilantro, and the other half of the crushed garlic into a small bowl. Stir all the ingredients until well blended and set aside. These are the bacon pieces that were crumbled earlier by hand. Now we can prepare the mofongo. Let's check on the plantain slices for doneness. Let's turn the plantain slices to the other side. Do not over fry the plantains. They will turn brown and very crispy, making it difficult to mash and creating a dry texture. After 10 minutes of frying, the plantain slices are tender and have a beautiful golden color on both sides. Remove from skillet and place in a bowl without any paper towels to retain its moisture. The plantain slices are golden, tender, and soft inside. While the plantain chunks are still hot, place at least 2 to 3 into the mortar along with 1 teaspoon of garlic mixture and 1 teaspoon of bacon bits. With a pestle, mash them until a smooth and slightly chunky texture is formed. Add 2 to 3 more plantain slices, another teaspoon of the garlic mixture, and bacon bits. Continue mashing until you are satisfied with the texture. We just finished preparing the mofongo. Combine all the mofongo mixture to make sure it has the right consistency. It should be soft, and it is, with a slightly chunky texture due to the bacon and plantain bits. If you find that the mofongo is not moist enough, then add olive oil if you no longer have any leftover garlic mixture. The mofongo is ready. You can fill the mortar to shape the mofongo into a dome, or you can use any small bowl or cup. I am going to fill this 1 cup mold with 3/4 cup of mofongo. With the back of a spoon, smooth out the surface. Run a knife gently around the inside edges to loosen the mofongo. Invert onto a plate to release the mofongo. Look how beautiful. If the mofongo is served as a side dish, I like to place on top the garlic sauce that we prepared earlier. The mofongo can be accompanied with a main course. It can also be served as a complete meal when stuffed or topped with your favorite meat or seafood. Do you know that the West African created the mofongo in our culture? They brought with them the cooking techniques of boiling and mashing root vegetables to make their traditional dish known as fufu, para que sepan. If I plan to serve the mofongo as a side dish, then I will make it this size. If served as a complete meal, then I will make it bigger to allow for the stuffing and topping. The mofongo is moist with a smooth and crunchy texture due to the pieces of bacon and plantains. The saltiness of the bacon complements the garlic-flavored mashed plantains. ¡Qué rico! I hope you have enjoyed watching my YouTube video on how to prepare mofongo.